The Whispers of the Sands. Khaled, a Bedouin father, and his young son Salim were returning from a long journey to the market in the neighboring oasis. The sun was setting, casting long, eerie shadows across the desert landscape. The wind, a constant companion in the desert, whispered through the cracks of their aging land cruiser. Salim, his eyes wide with the stories his grandmother told, suddenly tugged at his father's sleeve.
"Father," he whispered, his voice trembling, "I see someone in the back."
Khaled, a man of practical experience, glanced in the rearview mirror. The back of the vehicle was filled with their market wares, sacks of dates, bundles of herbs, and woven rugs.
"Salim, my son, it is only the shadows playing tricks on your eyes. The desert wind makes phantoms of us all."
But Salim insisted.
"No, father. It is a figure, tall and dark. It is watching us." Khaled, though skeptical, felt a chill creep down his spine. He knew the desert held mysteries beyond their understanding. Bedouin tales spoke of Jinn, spirits that roamed the sands, sometimes benevolent, sometimes mischievous, sometimes malevolent. He pulled the vehicle over, the tires crunching on the gravel. He turned to face the back, his gaze sweeping over the cargo. The shadows danced, and the wind seemed to moan.
"Salim," he said, his voice firm,
"If it is a guest, we must offer hospitality. That is the way of our people."
He took a small flask of strong, sweet tea from the front and placed it in the back.
"If you are a traveler, partake of our offering. If you mean us no harm, leave us in peace." He then returned to the driver's seat and continued the journey. Salim, still nervous, kept his eyes fixed on the back. After a while, Salim said,
"Father, it is gone."
Khaled nodded. "The desert tests us, Salim. It tests our courage, our faith, and our respect for the unseen. Remember, even in the face of the unknown, we must remain true to our traditions." As they reached their encampment, the flickering lights of the tents welcomed them home. Khaled knew that, whether it was a trick of the light, a jinn, or simply Salim's imagination, the desert had once again reminded them of its ancient power, and that the traditions of hospitality and respect for the unseen was paramount.